Hey, Tony Hayabusa, thank you very much. All right. What's good, everybody? What's good? What's good? Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Happy to have you here. Tony Hayabusa is here. Thank you very much for the tier 1 sub in 29 months. W's in the chat for Tony Hayabusa. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Well, Burnt, what's up? What's up? How you doing? Mira Online, hello. Well, Burnt says, I wish I got that Galhorn. My iron Galhorn? Yep, that's right. Not for sale yet. Maybe one day. For now, we stay with the iron Galhorn, dude. I love that thing. I got it at a pawn shop, believe it or not. Hey, Hola from Puerto Rico. What's good, Shark? Shout out to all the Puerto Rican viewers out there. Blackfire, what's good? Jay Lockley, what's cooking? We got some new gameplay from Marathon, from what Bungie's, the PvE mode they're using to save it. Pug says, over 3 years clean and sober. Very nice. Congrats on that. That's congrats. Raspberry Pi says, lucky please. What's good, Raspberry? Glitch, new gameplay. Yes. Centipede. Her Desire says, what do you mean? You can still get the G-Horn? I don't think you can get that G-Horn. That's the Iron Galhorn. I think you can get, like, the Nerf one, maybe, but not exactly the same. What's good, Hot Cosmos? Yeah. New gameplay for a game that is ass? Damn it. Blackfire, god damn it. All right. Hey, we need something out here, all right? We got to have something to get excited about, or else we're all going to go into a crippling gaming depression. All right, here we go. You ready, chat? We're going to watch it together. Thanks again for the sub. Appreciate it. I tried it to play in the free week. I couldn't get past the intro. Well, maybe they'll get you back in with the PvE mode. Maybe. Maybe, just maybe. We shall see. Have you seen that Off the Grid game? Have any opinions on it? Let's, I'll pull this up. Did you see Justin Bieber's halftime performance? I feel like that was not my favorite. I was like, what is this? Off the Grid game. Is this from a year ago? We'll look at this in a minute. What's up, my zombie inside? All right. Here we go. Here we go. This is gameplay from Bungie's newest attempt to save Marathon. They are going full PvE in the extraction mode genre. Let's see what we're cooking up here. All right, being able to play as a crew, duo, solo. This is good. You know, you got options. PvE mode. I mean, I feel like a lot of people, they really want to play solo PvE stuff. So at least if there is interest from people, they're going to jump in and try it. Let's watch the rest of it now. The compiler's interesting. He's got that Drew's aim. Available until August 4th. Interesting that it's a limited time event. August 4th, and then it's gone. It's coming out tomorrow. We'll definitely give it a try. They're going the roguelite approach, which is, look, even if you think this thing's going to be an absolute flop, an absolute disaster, because Marathon has been something of a dumpster fire, I do think this is probably the best approach that they can take to build an audience. They've put a ton of developmental effort and money into the complexity of the puzzles of the map Cryo Archive, and getting people in and experiencing that hard work, I think, is probably a smart strategy for Bungie. And now, is this going to excite the larger gaming audience? Probably not. But even if it doesn't excite them, if it could satiate the desires of the, average Marathon audience and kind of keep their player numbers up to a more healthy population, I could see this being a small W in some ways, but I can't help but feel like maybe it's too little too late. Getting to play, supposedly you're getting to play the compiler. That'd be crazy if you could do that. I don't know. I thought they said that that was going to be a separate thing. We'll see what happens. Pretty interesting stuff, though. The one criticism I would say is that I feel like the PvE was designed around the engagement of PvP, the chance of PvP. So if it was just you versus the bots and no other enemies, I don't know that it's going to be all that challenging. I feel like a lot of times when I was playing the PvE side of things, they're a little bit, kind of bullet spongy. It kind of gives you the feeling of like running around a strike and, mowing down the dregs and the captains type of vibe with Marathon's PvE engagement. Now, obviously, the combatants, when you get close to them, they have, they can be dangerous. They can definitely hurt you, but usually you can, position yourself away from them and make it pretty chill. We'll see though. Someone said getting the compiler runner skins is separate. Got you. Let's see. Here's the thing. They did put a lot of effort into this map, and getting people to at least play it or appreciate it is probably their strategy right now. You know, there's probably nothing more frustrating. As a creator, I can tell you this right now. There's been times when I have sat down and worked on a video for 10 hours in a day. 10 hours. I just sat and I recorded and I wrote this script and I edited and I did all this B-roll. And after 10 hours, I uploaded the video and it absolutely tanked. And I was like, wow, I just spent an entire day on this video that performed horribly. And that is a defeating feeling, let me tell you. Alternatively, I have sat down and I have recorded a one take chirping about, you know, some stupid decision Bungie made or the CEO got canceled or fired or something, right? And, you know, in the middle of the video, I'm going, and I'm coughing and, you know, I'm eating a bag of Doritos or something crazy. Uh, and that video performs, you know, 20x the performance of that 10-hour video that I edited all day. So I can tell you right now, as someone that has created things, it's frustrating when that thing that you put all the time and effort into, no one sees or appreciates. And I feel like that's kind of the energy that Bungie has when it comes to Prior Archive. They're like, we put so much time into this. We literally put everything into this map and no one cares. And that's fucking brutal, I'm sure. I'm sure they're feeling to themselves like, damn, you know, like I put 10 hours into that one video, but they put in, you know, 10 hours, hundreds of hours, right? Across hundreds of people and millions of dollars into this map. So we'll see. We'll see if it excites people. We'll see if it interests people. Like I said, I don't know if it's going to land well, but hey, this is the best play they can do based on their current positioning, right? You obviously have an existing game that's already out. You're trying to grow the audience. Extraction's not working too well. And you also have budget limitations, like Sony's not trying to, you know, give them a green light for a fifth map, I imagine, or, you know, a bunch of new characters, which I don't even know if that would even save the game by any means. So the best thing they can do is try to repurpose the existing content and hope that they could excite and energize people around it. But I just feel like the cards are stacked against them here. But I'm still going to give it a try. I hope it's fun. I hope I enjoy the experience of loading in and trying it out. But if I don't, then, you know, we'll do a video. We'll talk about that. Someone said the only thing that it psychs me is seeing the Steam charts when this releases. Oh, God. The Steam charts, really? Probably a slight improvement for a while, but it won't save it. I think that this will be... I feel like the game maybe should have launched with some stuff like this. So that way people had some options so that we weren't quickly pushed out. If you look at the decay rate of the population of the marathon players, it fell off pretty fast, right? And I think a good majority of that was the PvE Destiny players giving the game a try and then later being burnt out and then also being frustrated by the death of Destiny, right? So there's some very different factors compounding together here. But if the game had a PvE mode where you could kind of go to as a smoke break after getting, you know, mowed down in extraction, I think that's a smart game plan strategically, right? Because I think it's fun to sweat it out once in a while and challenge yourself, but it can also get a bit exhausting and sometimes you need to relax, you know? Like you ever play, you can do this in lots of different games, but you know, you play some Minecraft maybe or something where, you know, you're battling it deep in the caves and you're fighting the fucking skeletons and creepers and everything and you don't have the best, what happened here? You don't have the best armor. And then you're like, you know what? I think I'm going to stay up above and live the peaceful life of chopping down trees and stuff. This is the new gameplay. Yep. This is the gameplay of the new mode, PV mode, Vault Breaker. Let me know what you think about it down in the comments below. It's like playing a Nightfall in D2 with pistol or lower DPS weapons. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see where it lands. If I wanted to sweat out to go to a sauna. Well, here's the thing is that it's fun to have options, right? Like sometimes you want a challenging game just because it's like, games can get a little bit boring without challenge, right? Like sometimes the challenge is fun, sometimes not. You know, I kind of feel that way. Sometimes I want to play something that's a little bit difficult. Other times I'm like, nah. Ant, thank you for the tier 147 months. So having options and having agency is always good. Music is 10 out of 10. Game is 5 of 10. A lot of people are praising the music. I feel like the music has a certain energy to it that I like. Don't know if I'm a fan of the entire soundtrack necessarily, but maybe it matches the vibe a little bit. All right. This is the game that someone suggested I check out. We got a performance update for the game. Third person game. Why do they have why? Why do we have to do third person? As soon as you guys send me a game and you say, Lucky, play this game, this new shooter game, it's gonna be awesome, and it's third person, a little part of me dies, dude. Number one first person snob, dude. Especially if the core mechanics are shooting. Like it's different if it's like, I don't know, Power World where, I can kind of understand. Even Power World, I mean, every game would be better first person. Honestly, if you want to make the Power World killer, first person Pokemon game, dude, that's what Nintendo should do. If Nintendo wants to actually fight against Power World, that's what you do. Halo early access in 3 days. Looking forward to it. Nice. This is some crazy. What is this? This is some marathon stuff right here. God damn. Why is everyone interested in making characters look so bizarre now? They got robot arms, like a crazy face paint. What is this? Some shit in their brain, dude. Rudar, thank you for the Prime sub 77 months. Appreciate you. W's in the chat for Rudar. W's in the chat for Ant. W's in the chat for Tony Hayabusa. All right. Power World. Look at this game, dude. Look at this game. 900. They almost hit 1 million players on Sunday night last night. Some marathon devs got a new job. You think so over there? This is definitely some marathon stuff. What is this? Look, I'm not saying it's going to be bad, but I feel like there's a little bit of there's an unfortunate part that's happening in games right now where we've experienced steak. We've gotten to eat steak for so long, and our steak is so juicy and our lobster is so buttery that going back and eating top ramen is it's just not, you know what I'm saying? It's too much. It's hard when you play game, like I'll give you a good example. No one goes back and watches movies from like the fucking, I don't even know, 1950s anymore. They're too slow paced and strange, right? Like maybe once in a while you'll watch a clip of it, but you'll go back, it's like it's just not the same. There's something about it. That's what it feels like, dude. These games, and I get it, they all have to start from the same spot, right? So all these games start with, they literally have a grappling hook. They've got Anthem flying mechanics. That's actually pretty cool, though. They've got the Anthem flying and the grapple. That's not terrible. There's potential here. I hope this game does well, truly. When does it come out? Interesting. People are talking about it, though, huh? All right. Creature from the Black Lagoon. Yeah. They got that Neuralink in their head. Let's watch another video from this one. What is this? Got that fusion rifle. That's crazy. The scars in their skull. The Neuralink in their brain. Got that shield. Damn. Interesting. Play satisfactory. I have this feeling like maybe I'm just like cynical, but I have a feeling that like most shooter games are going to be cooked because we've just spent time playing games that are just so well developed. Like a good example, like I said, with Destiny 2, it's like that game had hundreds of millions, billions of dollars probably put into it over its lifespan, right? And once you have in a game like that, it's like, how do you go back to playing, the lesser games, perhaps? AAA studios want to gamble on live service budgets again. This is going to be mostly, yeah. And the worst part is that, now you gotta, if you want to compete in the shooter space, you gotta have such a crazy big budget game. And I don't know. Now play Factorio? What's Factorio? I don't agree. There's lots of room for improvement. There is, but here's the problem with the shooter space, right? Like, you gotta enter into this with such a big budget. Because, like, if you and I, if we pooled together all of our money chat, and let's say we put together, 100 grand, it's like that game is trash. Like, no one's ever gonna play our game. Like, we can try our best, but it's just trash. And that's kind of the issue here. You need a big ass budget, dude. You need a big ass budget just to even have a chance. And then even then, it's risky as hell. This is the game you want me to look at? Factorio? What even is this? Some top-down game? What is this? People are giving me the craziest recommendations now. Like, what are the best shooter games right now? List them off. List off the top 10 most popular shooter games right now. The finals, none really good, TBH. So you've got Counter-Strike 2, right? This right here, this is the #1 shooter game in the world right now and has been for a while. Like, this is the pinnacle of shooter games. This is it. And I'm not saying that everyone has to play this game. I'm not saying that. I don't even play this game. But this is peak right here. It doesn't get any bigger. It doesn't get any better than this. This is #1 shooter game in the world. This is the one that has the most players, the most revenue generated, the most profitability. This is Counter-Strike. You see, if you want to enter the shooter space, you at least have to have the visuals of this. And then you've got Call of Duty Warzone. I feel like all of these games, all of the shooter games that are popular, are all very, very heavily. So this is like, look at the difference in movement of this game. This one is that arcade style where you're just constantly sprinting and running, and he's at the end game now, so he's not running as much, but throwing shit. Bunch of shit pops out of a box. There's a trip mine on a wall. It's also the best esport game, yeah. CSGO just checks all the boxes of like the best game in so many different ways. It's crazy. It makes sense to me why this game is good though. Like this game visually looks so good. This looks extremely clean. I'm just surprised that more people want to compete against like CSGO and Call of Duty. Like that's kind of like honestly, it's very ambitious of them, and respect for trying it, but man, it's a tough spot to get into. You know it's bad when Bungie can't even make a fucking shooter game. If Bungie, the multi-billion-dollar company, can't make a successful shooter game, and then you got these little indie Andes out there with their fucking $50 million budgets or something, their $5 million budgets, trying to compete against the freaking multi-billion-dollar juggernauts, like, that's when you know it's rough. This looks good. This looks really solid. It makes sense. These two games almost look similar though, right? The movement's much slower. There's no sprinting in this game, which is kind of weird to me that you just can't sprint in the game. Is that strange? You can only bot walk in the game. I guess it's just for it's more tactical movement. And you've got Valorant gameplay. So this is the third most popular shooter game in the world right now. Is it true that D1 used to be an esport? There was one MLG event for Destiny 1, and it didn't go over that well, so they just decided to not push forward anymore. I don't know why they even tried to do it, but they tried. It was cool. It was, it was something. The game just wasn't really created to have that, I guess. But Bungie was trying, right? How cool is that Bungie tried to do a D1? I'm going to come back to this in a minute. Destiny 1 MLG. MLG Destiny Exhibition. Dude, this is a fucking throwback right here. Yeah. What a crazy. Oh, let me see here. This is the Destiny 1 MLG event. You've got Luminosity, Sir Demetrius. I don't know who those guys are. Not to ego them or anything. You've got N Cooches here. You've got Walla. Dude, a little baby Walla. Look at the baby face on him. That's funny as hell. N Cooch is here. Double Primaries was done with esports in mind. Really, was it? Crazy that they thought they would even go that route. And then let's watch some gameplay from this. This is the MLG event. They have Crafty here. You've got Frostbolt here.
And I just saw strength of the wall.
Anti-terrorist win. Wait a second. That ain't right.
Team kill streak, so you don't want to see that on the other team.
It's bad news for Bravo.
Yeah, Bravo needs to get some kills. They need to start getting together.
This map, the problem with esports in this game is these maps were structured to be like creative. They were not very functionally competitive.
If they can get some effective super usage here, I'm shocked right now. I'm shocked with how dominant Alpha is playing. And it was back and forth over and over.
Your strong Slayers are nowhere near their supers either. Frostbolt and Kuch, Lil Sonic, all about halfway to their super bar, as you already see. Bodies fully loaded, ready to rock his super. He's got Stay Wall right in front of him with his shotgun, and here comes the Stormcaller.
They're all running away. Palpatine is chasing, but True Vanguard, he actually threw a suppression grenade, pulling bodies out of his super. An amazing play. He didn't get the kill there, but he pulled them out of his super when that could have been a very...
What a crazy time, dude.
Yeah,
Look at this lobby.
Yeah, absolutely. Bodies out of his super. An amazing play.
Look at this lobby. This lobby has Luminosity, Walla, Sir Demetrius, Triple Wreck, Little Sonic, and Cooch, KJ Hovey, Real Crafty, True Vanguard, Frostbolt. Wow.
But he pulled him out of his super when that...
Yeah, the gameplay for this compared to the other game is a little bit slow. Too much ability spam, even still. Like, you kind of look at the other stuff, it's not as much. The abilities are more for like utility, and like the gunplay and your aim is really the key more than anything. One and only with the tier 1 in 49 months. Thank you so much. W in the chat, one and only. What does modern Fortnite gameplay even look like, dude? I want to see some Fortnite gameplay with Fortnite gameplay. This is what Fortnite gameplay looks like in 2026, huh? What is even happening anymore? They're just sliding across the freaking ground endlessly. Hold for power slide. What is even going on in this game? He just pushes up to this guy who's building and just fucking lights him up with a pistol. It's got that arcade style movement, third person. You know what's interesting is that first person is so much better for immersion, but third person sells skins like crazy. I guarantee you third person games, they probably make like 3x the microtransactions that the first person games do. First person might literally be cooking us in the race to make the best looter shooter in the world. Because that third person, those third person microtransaction dollars, they're raking in the money, dude. I don't even know what skin this is. It's just like a random chick with tattoos and green hair. I have no clue what's going on in this game anymore. Crazy how this game's changed them. Just waiting for, yeah, those guys were just waiting for abilities in Super when it's in the Destiny one. Unfortunately, they never balanced the Crucible for that stuff. It's crazy that they did an MLG event though, and then they just like were like, yeah, we're a PvE game, and they just completely stopped working on that altogether. I feel like you could try to do both. I'm sure there's a way you could pull off Destiny having some competitive PvP elements while also doing the PvE thing. Oh, this guy's just getting bullied. He's like in the zone. That's gotta suck. You're stuck in the zone, getting zapped, and then there's someone just waiting on the outside, lighting you up. Uh-oh. They added bikini skins in Fortnite? Yeah, I saw that. That was pretty controversial, I guess. You think GTA 6's gameplay is going to be incredible? It's going to be revolutionary? We haven't even seen any gameplay, and they're already accepting pre-order money. I feel like the visuals for this game are so good. This feels like the most Destiny-esque variant since the last one we've seen. Like he's like shooting a hand cannon and he's in first person. It feels like the screen is very wide though, like it's stretched out almost somehow. The based bikini skins, apparently everyone's fucking going crazy over that. I don't know, is it a problem to have bikini skins? Is Fortnite turning into a gooner game? I'm sure Tim Sweeney will enjoy the extra $1 billion when he has a freaking Fortnite X OnlyFans collaboration. Damn, again, trapped in the zone, getting lit up. This is the same thing that we saw in the last Fortnite gameplay. You get your ass trapped in the zone, and then while you're stuck in the zone, they're waiting for you on the edge. They're just going to light you up. And then he pushes you with the hand cannon. Oh, he got knocked down? Oof, that's rough. Awaiting recovery? Damn. I feel like this is probably the next best game for PvP if you were enjoying Destiny's PvP. Right? It's like kind of the same movement. It's a lot of the similar elements. This is a game everyone keeps trying to tell me to play, Rainbow Six Siege. I've never tried this. Apparently it's done pretty well though. Movement looks a little sluggish, a little more maybe tactical movement. He's doing a lot of that like leaning. Interesting. You like lean around the corner and peek the doorway. This seems like a hybrid between CSGO and then Apex, right? Like Apex movement was just absurd. Even the Fortnite movement was absurd. He's blowing up the floorboards and then shooting through the floor. That's kind of crazy. I feel like there's a really cool level of tactical gunplay for this game that I actually find this to be pretty fascinating. I feel like the like run and gun and sprint at like 10,000 miles per hour is just not as interesting to me. Like I don't find that to be as fun. Like just full speed sprinting, sliding 1,000,000 miles an hour, shooting your gun. I feel like a little bit of tactical. Like this is kind of interesting. For me, this would probably be like if I wanted to play something PvP, this would probably be where I'd go. They're also adding jiggle physics to Fortnite, not just the skins. Oh, geez. Now, this is definitely interesting. Delta Force. Apparently, this is a big game. This game is getting some serious attentions, getting some serious traction here. Delta Force. Have you heard of this? Delta Force? All right, what does this game look like? I feel like these military shooters are sick. He's got that smoke going out. I'll forever remember Tango Down. Yeah. He's got that same like Rainbow Six Siege tilt that they're doing where they like tilt around the corner. It's interesting how everyone has their own take on like what gunplay should look like and, you know, how you should engage with like the enemies and stuff. This is a cool game though. I feel like I could play this. I would play out of all the shooters I've seen, I would play Delta Force and I would play Siege potentially. That's about it for me though. I definitely am not playing Fortnite, dear God. No, thank you. And then they got the finals. Everyone keeps talking about the finals because this is the game that Arc Raiders made before Arc Raiders. It looks all right. It's that arcade style again. So yeah, you're sprinting. You have like endless sprint. Gun looks pretty cool with the gold AK. This guy's down to 19 health. This is health regen. Oh yeah, it does takes forever.
The enemy is attacking objective Alpha 2.
What is that? I think that's pretty cool that it has destructible environments.
Exoskeleton activated.
What is that in the sky? Is that like a crowd of people watching? It's kind of neat. The game's pretty cool. Oh, is there some other sound going on in the background? Delta Force in the background. Gotcha. I think this game's getting PvE mode. Yeah, you know, now the problem with do you ever have the same problem with games now that I have with like movies where I can't decide what to play next? Now I'm like, damn, I have no clue what I'm gonna play next. But today, we covered that marathon gameplay. Today we're gonna play some Destiny 2. PUBG Black Budget. It's an upcoming game. Ah, I'll write it down. I'll write it down. And then we'll pull it up here. PUBG Black Budget. Let's see this. 7 months ago, 4K gameplay. Damn, that was an insanely fast time to kill him. I got like one tapped. Oh, what is this? Extraction? Oh no, is this an extraction shooter? As soon as I see this fucking menu, as soon as I see this, I'm like, oh shit, here we go again. I don't have anything against extraction shooters. I actually think they're a pretty cool game mode. They're just not my favorite. Like, I don't play them for long periods of time. But I think they're pretty cool. And once in a while, it's fun. Oh, fuck. He's building a big-ass base here? Okay. I like that they went with a very minimalistic UI. I think that's a good play by them. The graphic fidelity is crazy good, man. It looks so realistic. Looks nice. I love the little details. In the gloves he has, even they look like real gloves he's wearing. Damn. I have to try this out. The map is really cool. It's a handheld. A handheld what? Oh, he pulls it up. Oh, his map in game. He's gonna pull it up right here. No way! How epic! It's like on his wrist like this. He just pulls up the little map. That's awesome, actually. I haven't seen any gunplay like what we've invested all of our stats into graphic fidelity and no action. I've seen nothing. I've not seen a gun get fired yet. It's the problem with these extraction games, dude. Okay, here we go. Here's some. Let's go. Let's rewind it a little bit. Let's see what the gunplay is. Ooh, he got his ass. Really fast time to kill, that's for sure. Yeah, it seems interesting. I don't hate it. Alright, we're gonna load into Destiny 2 now. I wanted to play through and solo all of the dungeons. Not in one day, but I want to do them all and relive the good old times. The nostalgia is already hitting. We'll take it one dungeon at a time. Maybe use a different build each time. And then we'll get back to the regularly scheduled news. Back to the regularly scheduled news. All right. Solo Riven, dude? That's right. I might solo Riven. You can do that now. You can't stop me. Types of games are a little too slow for you, yeah. Got this. What is like busted and broken for damage right now? Yeah. What's like a good damage strat? It's good eye gamer. We're gonna pull up a little damage strat before we jump in here. All right. Let's go here. This is solo flawless every dungeon in Destiny 2, all 11, starting with a Shattered Throne. We're living through the nostalgia, reliving through it, taking it back. There's going to be a few of these that I actually might not be able to do very easily. There's some of them that are like, it's just a slam dunk. Like this one right here, probably not too much trouble for me. But towards the end, maybe the last 3 dungeons, those will be tougher. Thankfully, there's some busted builds right now. Make it a little bit easier to manage. Got this. Thanks, Erica. Yeah. Surely we clear this in one try. If I die here, this is just honestly embarrassing at this point. I always like this dungeon. They did at least do an update as well. Now that I'm thinking about it, they did an update where they made it so that the enemies are a little bit more powerful. Because there was a period in time where it was actually like free. Let's do this. Let's do this. That is not what I wanted to do. I'm about to die right here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, wait, we're starting this off on a very bad note. I swear I'm not throwing. That's probably the worst start. Dude. That's probably the worst start to a solo flawless I've ever seen. I do not have the right build on for this. Just want to clarify this. What is going on? Okay, these enemies are hitting way harder. These enemies are hitting way harder. Okay. So there's that basic bird. This is actually going to be a challenge. I like this already. I like this. This is good. I want it to be challenging. I don't want it to be free. Time to retire? No, we're fine. I'm not going to die at the start. I might have to swap my loadout though, because this is just trash. Booty cheeks. We're doing SMG DPS, dude. What do I even have on it? Why do I even have this? Oh, I was doing Crota stuff. We're just making it more entertaining, you know? If I just ran around and one-hit killed everything, that'd be no fun. Triple booby snake. Solo Shattered Throne. Solo Flawless Shattered Throne. You guys need to stop shooting me up there. Get good? No, I'm not gonna die. I didn't die. What are you guys saying? It's acting like I died. If I'm to die anywhere, it would be like falling off the map. Even that though, unlikely with... I have like double grapple build on right now. This is like my don't fall off the map build. Need like some better damage output here. I'm like torn between optimizing things or just saying fuck it. For now I'm sticking with the fuck it. Where was this one at? This one down low? Don't you hit me with that shield. Ah. I think this is how it should be done. You should use just a fun build. I'm sure there's some Titan one-hit kill build. We'll advance the builds each time. Surely. Look at that dude, 436? That really wasn't that much damage. Renaming the Cloud Snake to Triple Boobies? Yeah. I think I just almost fell off the map there. Kind of a lot of enemies here. This first one, I feel like this first one is still pretty chill. Just because the enemies, they hit a little bit harder, but I've just done it so many times so this one's not too bad. I'll just use my sword on this guy. Huge. I got a tier 3 Canis Major. I mean, for sure. This is my potato traversal build is what I'm calling this. This is how you traverse when you're a potato. I don't even know what I'm doing here. Oh. Wait a second. There's kind of a lot of enemies here. Damn. Hey. So let's pop this, just get rid of this guy. This got kind of a lot of health. Alright, I have died in this section like a bunch of times. But I feel like because I have this loadout on, I will not die this time. This could be a placebo. Nah, this loadout is goated, dude. This is the build. This is the chosen build. I can't even be killed with this. I literally cannot be killed with this. This is absolutely the chosen build. Oh shit! Oh my god, what was that? What was that? What do you mean? Oh shit! Wait a second. Wait a second. Getting whacked by the fucking thing was not on my bingo card. Okay. Fuck. Getting whacked by the blight was not on my bingo card of what was gonna happen in this run. Whew. Thought I was sweating there, dude. My palms are a little bit sweaty. Thought I was gonna die. You say rip to the flawless run already? That was some luck, dude. I used the blight as to help launch me forward. It was all strategy. Make no mistake about it. It was a good save though, thank you. Never done flawless before? Hey, what do you mean? I most certainly have flawless this a couple times, I think. I'm not like an expert by any means, though. Just using these guys to farm up maybe a little bit of super energy. Alright, I should probably put on a loadout or a build that does more damage. That would be the most ideal situation. Which I'm gonna say is dude, I don't have anything on here. What happened? What happened? What happened to everything? Do I even have a build saved? Let's just throw something on here. I literally have like 14 Falling Star builds. How is this possible? Let's see here. Sure. Let's do this. This looks fine to me. Only problem is I gotta get my super now. Are you trying Vault Breaker tomorrow? I absolutely am. I will be there. Why not? I wanted to see if it would make orbs. Most definitely did not make orbs. Trying to get my super up before I do start the buff, you know? Got a decent amount of ammo now. I'm at like halfway to my super. Ammo's a little bit scuffed. See if we can go around and farm up orbs off of them with this kinetic tremors. It's a big rip. I think that stays there forever. Ah, forget it. Positioner's mark times 3. Well, good. I'll have my super right on time. Oh my god, he's already dead? That guy is a potato. I'll see your stream tomorrow when I see the reaction. Good. Hopefully it is awesome. We'll find out. Dude, this was such an epic time. I remember we got the freaking bow from here. I didn't realize that guy was going to be that pathetic. I basically just falling starred him and that was it. Missile and dead. Power creep is real. Guess I should probably kill them for the super energy so I can missile the boss at the end. That would probably be the best. Yeah, it's gonna be a roguelite. That was actually interesting. feel like in this section right here, I probably just want an eager edge sword just because there is a chance you get launched off. So even though it cooks my ammo, anyways. Now we go back. I guess I got 5 shots, not too bad. All right, here we are. Oh my god, this is laughably bad. Jeez. That's free, dude. Dying in that one is basically just traversals. Traversals is it. Alright, there it is. First one's done. 10 more to go. Did I skip my take? Yeah. I was thinking I'm going to do one a day each day because I don't want to commit too much. I might do more than one a day because that one was really short. But for the most part, I'm just going to do like one a day. Pit is easy. Yeah, that one and Pit is easy. Yeah, that one's about as easy as it gets. To be fair, there was a couple times I almost died even still. So, it's not like you can't die, but just done it too many times. Pit is the next one. What are all the dungeons? List off all 11 dungeons in Destiny 2. Yeah, Shattered Throne, Pit of Heresy, Prophecy, that's where things start to get harder. Grasp, not too bad. There's some things in there. Duality, that one's got some bugs in it. That one's where things got pretty hard. Spire, yep. Spire had some difficulty. Ghosts of the Deep, definitely. Warlord's Ruin, that one I just did recently with the medieval challenge, so that one I'm kind of locked in on, but still pretty challenging. Sundered Doctrine, that one was really hard. Desert Perpetual, wait, what? Why does it say the Desert Perpetual is a dungeon? An Equilibrium? The Desert Perpetual is not a dungeon, so fix the list here. Yes, yeah, Shattered, Pit, Prophecy, Grasp, Duality. Spire, Warlord's Ruin, Vespers, Sundered, Eclipse. So there's only 10 dungeons? Is there not 11? Oh, there's just 10. Gotcha. I thought there was 11. Damn, 10 of them. So we got 1 out of 10 done. Yeah, they start to ramp up here pretty soon. I feel like Pit of Heresy already gets a little bit tougher. Let's see here. Let's see what news stories we got left here. I'm going to come back to it in a minute. I just need to get some better builds probably before I even do like Pit. I feel like Pit is probably free, but gotta lock in on some different builds. Inspire, you can shatter skate and skip the jumping puzzle. Really? Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, you could. Well, I don't know if I'll be able to shatter skate on a Titan, but yeah, if I wasn't on Titan, I guess. Then yes, I would. If they remove those orbs that increase damage in Shattered Throne, would it be a better challenge? I think they just gotta. I mean, they're not gonna do anything to it, but the boss's health just needs to go up. That's about it. I think the mechanics are fine. I think it's fine. Just the boss's health just needs to scale up because our guardians, like our super damage and weapon damage, just went up and up and up for so many years that it obviously doesn't really match. But maybe it's good that the first dungeon is easy too. Like it's actually not. You don't necessarily want it to be that challenging because you kind of want people to do a dungeon and be like, oh, that was not too bad. Maybe I can do the next one, right? So maybe it's better for the first one to be like actually free for the average player. Maybe that is the strat after all. That's how they get you hooked on gambling. They make you win your first bet, right? They have you rigged this online gambling shit. They got you locked in. This is crazy. We got some Destiny news to cover, but this is wild. I just saw this headline. More than half of Steam games will have an AI disclosure by around 2027 to 2028. Oh, God. It's getting crazy out there. If you don't know, the AI revolution is taking over. Generative AI is being implemented every week into new Steam games. There's like 300 new games with the label AI attached to them. So, can you imagine a world where, more than 50% of the games are using generative AI? Can you imagine a world where 99% of games are using it? You're not going to have to imagine for too much longer, it would seem, because that is the future. It's coming. It's happening. Whether we want it or not, we've stepped into a war with the generative AI. All right, let's see what we got. Some news from Houndish here. I need my Destiny 2 news fix. Houndish is chirping about this. Houndish is our last living hope for any Destiny 2 news or really anything for that matter. Houndish is our last hope for any Destiny 2 news and hype in these dark and troubling times. Destiny 2 content updates and mini solstice. We got the reward schedule, rare drops, and community events. It's getting dark. What is the community up to now?
What's up guys, Houndish here, and today we're jumping in with some Destiny 2 updates, as well as a preview of some of the content we'll get for the weekly reset. Plus we'll touch on how this shakes out into upcoming events, as well as activities and gear that will be farmable this week. So, as always guys, I appreciate you tuning in. If you enjoy the video, a rating would really help us out down below. Also let us know, what are you still farming for in Destiny 2 down in the comments section, and otherwise let's get into it. And so, starting out, firstly, for updates outside of the game, we've got the obligatory mention for the TWID, which...
Well, first thing I should say is I haven't been farming anything just yet, but I know there's a good catalyst farm to be doing. I probably should be.
we are waiting for. So Bungie had said there will be a final TWID, but they didn't have a specific date for it just yet. At this point, I'm not entirely sure what they'll say in the last TWID, but it was apparently still on the card. So if we get it this week, I'll be sure to keep you posted, as well as any other updates that we might.
It is kind of crazy. They said there would be a final TWID, and then the last 2 Thursdays, everyone was like looking around. Where is this? It is this the final one? And just nothing. Complete radio silence. So I don't know if there's actually going to be one. It feels like they maybe said their farewells, said their goodbyes, and now they're just trying to put out the fire that is Marathon right now because the game is just doing so bad. So seems like that's where their focus and attention is. So will we get that final TWID? Will we get that big farewell? I don't know at this stage.
See. As the community begins to take over, though, in terms of planning for Destiny 2 related things, the Destiny 2 Community Hub have shared they'll begin a Solstice of Legends event on July 28th, so that'll be next week. Although they will release an overview for how this will work on July 22nd, so of course it is a community thing, not your typical gameplay update, and an opportunity to share your favourite Solstice memories with the community. But they say as well they'll introduce community challenges, as well as preparing for a community TWID that will begin at some point after Bungie's final TWID, so worth keeping an eye out for that, especially if you're interested in getting involved in community stuff. And given the time of year, if you want to play a mini Solstice of your own, of course Bungie did add the Solstice engrams right here to the tenet of bravery. So firstly, you have the armor engram, where you can pick up the lustrous armor. If you missed out on this last year, actually has a really nice set bonus for solar stuff. So you've got Photo Galvanic, receiving healing temporarily grants solar weapons increased flinch resistance, handling, and reload speed. Then Quarterize, where rapid final solar blows will heal you. So that's a pretty good set bonus, to be fair. A bit less strong than some of the other options we have at the moment, but still quite fun if you are running solar stuff. And then in the Solstice weapon engram, you can pick up weapons from previous years. Some of them are very popular, especially things like the Yeartide Apex. So if you missed out on these previously, they're definitely worth picking up. Yeartide Apex in particular is a very popular one, but you also have Festival Flight and Fortunate Star that were added last year, as well as something new. I'm not sure if that was updated for this year. I imagine it's got new perks because it was brought back for Monument of Triumph. And then there are brand new weapons as well. So you've got things like Dawn Far Off and Rapid Growth, insert childish joke, or maybe not. You can get holofoil variants of these as well. And taking a quick dirty look at Light GG, if I can find my mouse right here, Dawn Far Off, folks are actually going for Burning Ambition paired up with Incandescent, which is pretty cool. Again, that will work with the set bonus from that particular Solstice set. Then on the Rapid Growth, you've got things like Trickle Charge and Gear Shift as one of the popular roles on that. Of course, you can see
this is what we've been reduced to. Look what Bungie has taken from us. We're reduced to LARPing as if there's a Solstice event happening now. Our own community-driven Solstice event.
The popular roles on Light GG, but nonetheless, if you want to play a mini Solstice, run some solar builds with the armor and stuff, as well as picking up these weapons, it's worth keeping in mind, and I guess it really is fitting for the time of year. We can have our own Solstice, I suppose. But gameplay-wise this week, Trials will return on Friday, July 24th, and then Iron Banner should actually be back next week on July 28th. And it's worth bearing in mind, drops of the Iron Panoply armor should be fixed for this next event, so for those who've never earned it previously, it'll be a good opportunity to get it dropped. For weekly reset this time though, of course, the new seasonal hub will get updated featured activities. The main one is the Grandmaster Vanguard alert, and assuming that we've seen the full rotation on previous weeks up till now, it should be Warden of Nothing this week. And last time that was featured, we got the DFA as the featured drop, so hopefully that one's coming up this week, and it'll be a good opportunity to pick a DFA up. Also from the seasonal hub, of course, we can farm our weekly Bright Dust, both from challenges and Vanguard orders. And keep in mind as well, if you're working towards picking up new catalysts, completing higher quality Vanguard orders has a chance to award an exotic order. So if you see legendary ones, best bet is to complete them, and you might get an exotic order, which are an extremely reliable source for new exotic catalysts. In terms of other content though, of course we'll get the rotation for raids and dungeons. And I'm still not 100% satisfied how this actually works. According to Blueberry's GG, it should be Deepstone Crypt and Root of Nightmares for the raids, with Prophecy and Ghosts of the Deep for the dungeons. I would, however, take that with a grain of salt until we see it at reset, where of course them being featured isn't absolutely critical because with completion of challenges you can still earn tier 5s from any raid and dungeon. But when they are featured, of course, everything is tier 5, so we'll see what we get at the Tuesday reset. Then in terms of lost sectors, if you're still farming them for destination armor and things, you can see the featured rotation for the first 3 days following the weekly reset right here. Keep in mind as well, if you farm these with a full engram inventory, instead of getting destination armor when you open them at the Postmaster, they'll instead decrypt into things like Smoke Jumper and Ferropotent armor, which could be useful for an additional farm. Over the course of the weekend though, you can see the lost sectors that will be featured on the screen right there, just in case you really want to do planning for your lost sector farming. Then separately, as I've mentioned in terms of rewards which aren't always signposted through featured tabs or activities, firstly, Sax Plays has a really good spreadsheet which shows all of the featured drops for Monument of Triumph, as well as reprised ones that you can get with classic collector modifiers in exotic missions and things, which might be useful if you're targeting a very specific drop, so if there are any weapons that you're unsure about, be sure to visit that spreadsheet because it is really useful. I am still personally running Terminal Overload a few times a week, trying to pick up an Apocal Integration, which has been a bit of an elusive drop for me. But if you are wondering about additional things you could chase down, as I mentioned before, there are some new Praxic Blade Crystals, so there's one that's a new drop when running the Lawless Frontier, another, the Vex Crystal, which you can get once you reach rank 5 at all of the Syndicate vendors.
I saw this really funny trending post where this guy convinced his friend to jump in and play Destiny 2 for the first time. And the first thing he wanted to unlock was the Praxic Blade. Like, no, I cannot believe this. That was the thing he was most excited to unlock as a new player.
Thassa's Outpost, and then another crystal which you'll get dropped when you complete a 3 feet Equilibrium dungeon. Otherwise, if you're looking for something to chase, as I mentioned last week, there are also some secret cosmetics that you can get by completing challenges in the exotic mission Ablation. That includes emblems, an exotic ship, Sparrow and Ghost, as well as a shader, so I'll link a video down below which has info on the additional secrets for the Ablation mission. Outside of that, we're settling into a decent cadence now of weekly stuff to chase, but in terms of weekly reset preview videos, the update videos first thing on the week, it may be that I drop one next Tuesday ahead of the Iron Banner, and then we might go to a different format beyond that, at least here on the channel. And of course, outside of Destiny 2 stuff, this week Bungie are dropping their PvE mode for Marathon, which I appreciate. Not many Destiny players will want to go and check that out, but most of the people who bought Marathon played Destiny in the first instance, so I figure it's worth a mention in case you do want to see what it's like. As I've discussed recently, I feel like Bungie would have a better chance of survival if they just pivoted their resources back to some Destiny content right now, but by all accounts, they have decided they're not going to do that.
Tough.
For those who will continue to play Destiny though, for me on the channel, I think we're still going to be in a position where we can get 2 or 3 Destiny videos on a weekly basis for at least the next couple of months. So I'm glad to still be in a position to do that, and we'll explore other games, specifically focusing, I guess, on stuff that will hopefully appeal to the Destiny audience. So keep it locked and loaded for that, guys. But for the moment, once again, gotta say a massive thanks for all of the support since Monument of Triumph. It's also awesome to see folks in the community keeping things alive with the upcoming events and community twids. So I'll keep you posted with news and updates. If you enjoyed the video, a rating would very much help me out on the channel. Be sure as well to hit...
All right, there it is. That's our last hope for Destiny 2 there. Houndish. Keeping us together. What's good, AKA? Yeah, well, how's it gone? Oh, man, what a time. There's like, I have such conflicting feelings about Destiny, you know? I'm like, I want to play more, but I'm also like, yeah, it's coming to an end, so... We will try the new marathon thing tomorrow, though. I mean, something. We'll see what happens with that. I feel like it's going to be Not the best, let's say, but we'll see. I mean, you never know, right? You never know. All right. Doing good, though. Yeah, doing good, Yawa. Hope you're doing well. All right, let's do this. Now that we played a little bit, I'm continuing my solo flawless dungeon runs, but I'm going to continue playing a little bit of some other games along the way. And this game, Power World, it just hit another concurrent, it hit another record high for itself at 900,000 plus players, almost 1 million players after like a week or two being out. So this game is just crushing it. And I feel like this game actually deserves all the hype because it's a lot of fun. So we're going to continue playing that for a little bit. If you don't play Power World, I totally understand, but we're going to hop on and play this game because I'm having too much fun playing it. So we're back on Power World now. Could they save Marathon? Probably not. That game mode will probably be cooked, but we'll try it out. I think the Marathon's issues are at a fundamental level, you know. I don't see it happening. Let's see here. We're going to join multiplayer game. We're going to connect to the old server. I haven't jumped on this game in several days, and your characters do mining and stuff when you're asleep. So either all of my characters are going to be starved and dead, and my base is going to be blown up, or something. It's about to be crazy. Not logging on for like 4 days is, it's going to be quite the experience, let's say. I come back and all my characters are just starving and grumpy. It's taking a while to load this bad boy. It is taking a while. I don't know if it's gonna go. Think she's broke? It's cooked. Absolutely cooked. Oh, I guess we'll try again. Put this up. Relaunch it again. Not sure what happened. Maybe it has to like load up everything. That's not drip, that's seep. Damn it, AJ Bray. That seep, that killed me actually. That actually killed me. Load me in. Now. You are attempting to connect to a crossplay server. Good. Oh shit, that's right, I was here. What was that? Elzeby? Oh shit. Oh, well, I killed them. Rip. Didn't mean to kill them. Fortunately, I launched that OP attack. Hey, what's your problem? Just trying to fight? Get one hit killed, bud. Got cooked. Oh shit, they're gonna blow up. I just killed all of them. Damn it, I didn't catch anything. This guy I have on my team, his name's Gildra, and this guy's too powerful. He just fucking murders everyone. Damn it. Damn it, Gildra. You're too good. I'll release you into the wild. You demon Pokemon, dude. He's too damn powerful. I like it though. It's a good battler. What is this? Some big beetle up here? It looks kind of cool. I think I had one of those. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, he's jumping down. He's doing a WWE move on me. I can't see. These trees are in the way. Oh, I murdered him. Damn it. Dude, everyone's dying. I'm the worst. I'm the worst capture of pals ever. I just killed them all. I need to, there's like a certain ring you can put on. When you put on the ring, it just makes them one shot. I need to go make that, craft that thing. Because I just be killing them too much. Alright, let's go back to my base. Hopefully everyone's not like pissed off at me. There's probably going to be like 10,000 materials here or something. Can you imagine? What's it looking like here? Oh, 6,000 potatoes? God damn. It's a lot of potatoes. Alright. We're doing pretty good here, I'd say. Need to craft that ring. Where's that ring at? Technology. The ring. It is called... the Ring of Mercy. How do I make this? Accessory. The wearer's attacks will not reduce its target's health below 1-0. Okay. Where do I make the Ring of Mercy at? Come on. Come on, bruh. Oh, there it is. Start production. Damn, 528 palladium fragments. Holy. You're cooking now. I think I have probably the most I could ever... I have 13,000 stone. 1,000 stone. Thousands. I got this guy out here, dude. This Relaxosaurus. This guy's doing work. Yeah, these guys are potato farming like crazy. Hell yeah. We got double potato farming over here. Look at this guy. He's tweaking out. Someone is plotting a raid. Good luck, buddy. I got crazy powerful Pokemon in here. Pals in here. Pals, pals, pals. For legal reasons, it's pals. Let's put this in here. Let's put this in here. Put this in here. Got that charcoal. I think I needed that charcoal to build something that was important, if I remember correctly. I went here. Go here. I need to build an... What is this guy? The negotiator? What do you want? Come here to have a nice little chat. Absolutely not. I'm not paying you any. Brace yourself? Good. It's alright. Get out of my base. We're gonna come raid my base, huh? Good luck. A herd of violent, wild pals. Good fucking luck, dude. Look at this guy. Look at this big-ass beetle. Good luck. Where they at? Is that them? What are you gonna do? Ooh, actually, it's not bad. Some level 27s? That's not bad, actually. Oh, shit. Oh, they got clapped already? 2 of them got clapped before they even got here? By a rando? And they're dead. GG's, good raid. Good raid. W raid from you guys. You're gonna have to do better than that, dude. You're gonna have to do better than that. What does it say? Sphere assembly line number 2. Gotcha. I have the ugliest, dumbest looking base ever. But you know what? It's my base. So it might be ugly and dumb looking, but it's mine. And I built it with my hands. So I take pride in it. Got 10,000 wood here, dude. Place it. What do you mean insufficient materials? I have 10,000 wood. How do I have insufficient materials? What do you mean? There's no way I don't have enough wood. It says I have 10,000. What? What is going on here? Yeah, I have tons of wood. What are you talking about, bruh? This game is busted. Not enough support? What do you mean not enough support? Yes, there is enough support. What do you mean? How do you make support for it then? huge. Alright, that's where we're at with it. Good. Now it's time to build PAL Assembly Sphere number 2. Wave failed? How did I fail the wave? I would have killed everyone. There's no way someone fucking killed me in here. It's weird. Alright. It says I need 100 refined ingots and a circuit board. Rip. What is happening? Why is it taking so long to transfer stuff over here? My game's bugging, dude. Oops. Let's go here. Ring of Mercy. Where did that go? Oh, it's already there. Got you. So now I'll make the PALs one hit. Okay, good. Alright, refined ingots. I think that's over here. Just make like 30 of these. And then let's go here. Oh. Let's go. What do I need? Beef build. Circuit boards. Where did I make circuit boards actually? Where do those get made? Kind of a lot of crafting in this game. What bench makes circuit boards in Power World? At the production assembly line. That's a sphere assembly line. Production assembly line. Yeah, I'm coming up here. Alright, let's go up here. Let's make some circuit boards. I need polymer? What is polymer? How to get polymer in Power World. What? Reach technology level 33 and unlock the polymer recipe. Ew. Polymer. Build a production assembly line. Let's make like 100 of these. All right. We get that. We got that going on. I feel like my base is the most scuffed, bizarre base ever. I want to get to that. I saw if someone made like a water base. I thought that was pretty cool. What should I do here? That's the ring of my base. I feel like I got this like rock in the way of this base even. This rock is literally protruding into the size of my base. Made a mistake. Structured decay. Interesting. High quality cloth. Onion plant. Rifle ammo. A single shot rifle? Ooh, an SMG? I feel like that's got to be pretty powerful. Get some of them on work over here. Here we go. Let's get like 2 of them over here. Yeah, this is good. So I'm trying to get is this. I need 100 refined ingot as well. My God, 100? Oh, good Lord. Got 13 now? Let's do... Oh, this was it. Wait, primitive furnace? No. Improved furnace. Yes. Let's get another fire guy out here. Ooh, this guy looks really... This guy's got a lot of fire. This is good. Get you out here. Yeah, Suzaku. Good. We're gonna get you on this fire job here in a minute. Where you going? Don't go up there. Perfect. Yes. Perfect. Good. Let's go here. All right. All right, so I got the ingots gone. I still need more charcoal, that was the problem. Finally ran out of enhancement cores. Rip. Big rip. All right. Let's go over here. I think this is where I was getting coal from. Anyone got a good coal farming strat? Drews, you got some good coal farming? Need to find some naturally forming coal. Charcoal. I think that's what it is. I go to where Anubis spawns and grab from there. What's the general GPS coordinates of that? Mercy hit? Oh, nice. Dude, the mercy hit is really nice, actually. Now I can just... Like in the center of the desert. Nice. Where's this? Over here? Up here, yeah? I'm going up here. That's the desert. It says dune shelter. Deep sand dunes. That is the desert. The sand. Just north of you? Up here? Thank you. Heading that way now. What's this? What is this, like, structure here? It's to your right? That over there? That there? Yeah? Nice. That's where I shall go. Trying to think of a good place to build a base. What if I built my base on this? If this would be good. This looks like this is an enemy syndicate cleaner. So probably not the best place to build a base. Interesting. Oh, there's a little Anubis guy over here. Oh, there's a little fast travel point. I should probably go access that. All right. Where's this charcoal at? Oh, shit. Level 55 Anubis? Oh, fuck. I do not want to fuck with that. Think I could catch him? What are the odds of me being able to actually catch this guy? He's 20 levels above me. Let's not try. Oh, don't do that. What's this? Stone. What the hell just hit me? Why is a Mamrest fighting me? What did I do? I don't see any charcoal over here, Drews. I think I was lied to. Wait, what is that? That just looks like stone, though.
What?
Bruh, climb this for the love of all that is good. Bruh, stop. What are we doing? Oh, there's coal. Huge. Oh, yeah, tons of coal. Yes, this is the coal farm right here. Put a damn base here, farm up all this coal. Okay. Bro, I was trying to aim at this. Dude. A large POW bed. Ah. Let's unlock that. That's probably pretty good. Man vs. Wild? No, it's Man vs. Pals, yeah. This is a good spot for... I'm gonna mark this spot right here. With a little mining thing. And remember, this is where you go for this. For the coal. Alright, and then I'm gonna go to this fast travel spot. Which is right up there. Once I have established as much coal as I possibly need. Huge. Let's do this. Let's fast travel back down to here. Back down to the base. Uh-oh. People are making weird noises. They're starving for some reason. Why are they starving? Need some good fire guy here. This guy's a 4. This guy will do. Good. Can make some coal over here. Put some stuff over here. I don't know if I'm doing this right with the storage, but this is just what I came to. This was the logic I had, is more chests. Eventually I'll be able to make like a bigger chest maybe, or a universal chest that could be accessed from all bases, I imagine. That would be epic. Alright, we need to build this. We have 39 refined ingot. Got the polymer I need, got the circuit boards I need. I might probably make a few more of these, because I'll probably need more of these in the future, I imagine. So let's start production on those. Start production on some of those. Just so that way we're ahead of the curve. And then, let's see here. I wish there was like a nighttime fire breathing pal. That would be awesome. Then he could do work at night. And then we could get this done. Instead, every fire breathing pal is going to sleep. Oh no, they're all awake now. Well, that works. Well, that works. I need so many refined ingots. My God. Still, I only have 44 out of 100. Good Lord. Where was that? Yeah, this. Cryogenic coolant. Where do you make cryogenic coolant in Power World? I gotta make more of that. I need 3 more of these furnaces. Here it is, cryogenic coolant. Yeah, so these seem to be pretty big. Like, you need a lot of these. These production assembly lines, they seem to be a pretty big deal, let's say. Stuff in here. Get these ingots out of here. How close are we now? 62? Man, we're still pretty far away. It's kind of crazy. Looks like we're good on everything else, though. It just would be nice if I could have a third furnace cooking up here. This way I can get even more going. Good. I think it's pretty cool to put the fire Pokemon to use as for like the furnace. It's kind of an interesting concept, I think. Really, 2? That's all we got? Okay, let's go here. Let's cancel this one then. Okay, let's pick up all the materials. Let's go here. Let's make you make 18. You're going to make 10, 12. And then you're going to make 15. Good. Looks like I got all 3 to work there. Now we'll be making them fast. All 3 of them hustling. Yeah, that means we got 73 refined ingots. Is my next upgrade, does it give me 3 bases? No. It gives me a 14th PAL at the base. Wow. High quality cloth and hardwood. Interesting. High quality cloth. Hardwood. Hardwood must be a technology I don't have unlocked. Carbon fiber? I'll probably need that. Metal structure set. Interesting. Intermediate fishing rod? That sounds awesome. Curve module. I should have unlocked that a while ago. Need 1 pro speedrun for time trial Ablation Triumph. Yeah. Let's grab this. Let's grab this. Let's grab this. That's 18. Surely I can build it now. Ugh. 9 more needed still. Good lord. Why is Suzaku resting? Really? You're already resting? You just got here, bro. You just got here. Laziness. I guess I should be able to like search for like fire, right? Got you. This guy's 2s and 3s. This guy's Suzaku's a 5 for fire, which is awesome. Need to catch a few more of those. A 5 for fire. Ooh, this guy is a 5 for fire as well. This guy out there. Reptyro. That's what I need. Yeah, this guy's gonna be cooking ingots like crazy. Good, I can make a sphere assembly line 2 now. Damn, this thing's gonna take 2 minutes to build, even with all these people working on it. Oh no, he's as soon as they get here, it takes them a little bit. What's the most like functional base is what I want to know. I'm not here. I'm not trying to make it look pretty. Just want to know what's the most functional base. As soon as I get this done, I can upgrade this. Which is going to be huge for me. I've been waiting for this forever. I have 14 pals at my base now. Let's go. This guy was a good find. This guy's got like crazy mining and crazy fire. I feel like the scarier the Pokemon looks, the better it is. Pretty easy principles. Let's just throw someone out here that does something crazy. So let's throw this guy out here. Why not? Alright. Got all this locked in. Good. Alright, well. Let me go put this on this base as well. Go put an extra pal up here. Then we're back at it. This base is crazy basic compared to the other ones. This base is almost hilarious by comparison. Let's see what I get these guys doing over here. For these guys over here, I mean, I ain't doing much out here. We're just mining, really. So I guess I'll just throw you out here. We probably have collected like... Oh my god. Oh my god. I left these guys here for like 5 days, and now I have like 50,000 sulfur. And this is actually kind of insane. I just left them. I just let them go, dude. These guys are the real goats here. They don't complain. They don't get upset. They just farm bajillions of berries. Nice and simple for these guys. This is kind of insane, actually. I have just like infinite quartz. These guys are doing work over here. These guys are no nonsense. They're just mining and that's it. I probably could advance this base and make it a lot more, make it do more than just mining. That's probably what I should do. My thought process was that I was going to get rid of that base once I had achieved enough quartz. And I'm starting to feel like I did that. Starting to feel like I actually did everything I need to do with that base. So I might just move that base and just start farming coal now. So I'm not sure if coal is like the next big thing I need. I'm so way down. I'm way down by over 100,000 pounds. That's crazy. Alright, let's put this here. All right, let's see here. What's the next big material that I'm going to need, you know? Like this has got refined ingots, refined ingots. Yeah. Yep. Yep, these fucking refined ingots are son of a bitch, I can tell. They're just non-stop refined ingots. So, I think strategically what I'll do then, since I already have infinite ore, is I need to now go to get some infinite coal. So what that means is I want to go up to that coal spot. I want to build a base right here on top of that. Once I've built a base on top of it, then they'll just be mining coal like crazy. And I'll never have to deal with coal again. I think this is the strat. And then I'll leave them be. And even if I leave them for a couple days, I'll come back and just have infinite coal. Which sounds awesome. Because I'm going to need a lot of these refined ingots. I asked my friends too. They said you need to get a bunch of this quartz. I feel like I haven't even used any of the quartz yet. That must be like much later on. Must be much later on that I actually need this quartz. Let's grab all of this stuff though. I wish there was like a take all setting. Shoot this damn thing already. Press X? Is there a press X? Is that an option? Alright, we're going here. Is quartz going to be a thing like later on? Because I feel like quartz is... I feel like I've already just... Now I've got like 50,000 quartz. Obviously, I can't run out of it now. So maybe I'm just ahead of the curve for the late game. But I haven't made it to the quartz section yet. Maybe I'm just slow. How did that block me and get in my way? Computers? You're going to need computers for quartz. Gotcha. Alright, it's... X take all? Oh, yeah. Is there a drop all section? Yeah, drop everything in. This is awesome though. I'm still happy with that base production, but now I'm feeling like I just need like so much of the coal that I need to get over there as quickly as possible. Alright, it's still way down. By what? Oh, 7,000 stone. I guess that'll do it. Alright, so let's go here. Let's go to that little mining axe. Where was that at? Where did I put that at? I put it over here, yes. Let's break this base down. Should be able to right click things instead of dragging them. Gotcha. Thank you. I will do that now. I will right click instead of dragging.
Yeah.
Trying to see, is this looks like the spot, I guess. I mean, this is just a lot of coal here. Sure. I guess this is just my base now. This is my home now. Sure, why not? Oh, did I not bring the materials? I probably didn't, huh? I probably didn't bring the materials. Oh no, I did. PAL box. Right here. This is where it's going down. Beautiful. Now let's get some miners out here. Not like that. Let's get these guys. Yes, these guys are big. Base was up here. Go back up here and there should be like a bunch of beds and stuff I can just go grab. Actually, I just thought about it. I should just go make like a chest really fast. Make a chest so that way they can at least drop the materials in them. Metal chest, ingots, and wood. Ingots, wood. Where's that wood at? Good. And I guess I could make some quality pallet beds now that I have these nice ones. High quality cloth, hardwood, and nail. A large pallet bed. Need fiber and nails. Nails. Leather. Where is that fiber at? Where did I put this at? Can paint your... Yeah, that's what I need to do is paint my storage. Absolutely. One fiber here. Great. And put signs on it? Yeah, that's what I need. Problem is, I don't even know where the hardwood was created. I made wooden boards, but I don't even know where to make hardwood at. I'll have to come back. Is that later? What makes the PAL beds, I guess? I should at least give them PAL beds and, let's just go here. I gotta give them, like, a chest and some PAL beds and, like, some food. That's about it. Let's go here. Here. Knocking down is this one. Oh, it's hardwood. Oh, no way. That's hardwood? Oh my god, that's absolutely goated. This is incredible then. Shit, I gotta find the right spot for this though. I'll scuff up everything. Insufficient materials, rip. Insufficient materials again, rip. This is the best farm ever then if this is literally getting me the 2 materials I need the most. I didn't even realize that this was giving me hardwood. I thought hardwood had to be like crafted, so this just got 100 times better. Alright, now I need to leave them here, but I also need to like make some food for them before they go. So that's partly problematic. I have some food here. I need some like fucking... Oh, I guess I could just like drop some food in here. Oops. Inventory. At least put some in there initially, so there's something. Dude, we got crazy amounts of coal. Good lord. Now I need like people to like carry stuff. Who's carrying stuff out here? What even is that role called? I think this is carrying stuff. The little box is carrying stuff. Need people that carry big things. This guy does the double carry. It's huge. Alright. Shady pharmacist? What's he got? What the hell? Right, and then we're going down here. So get some more stuff for pal beds, and then I can head out. I need some stuff for food as well. So we gotta be able to make like I guess I could just grab food from over here in the meantime, since I have like infinite food farm. Literally 6,000 potatoes over here. It's gonna weigh me down by a lot. Still need some beds though, is the problem. Ugh. High quality cloth. Guess we'll make some of that. Inventory. Oops, don't shoot that. That is not helpful. I guess I don't even need to do that. I can just fast travel since I'm in the base. They're not going to be able to sleep anywhere. They're going to be so grumpy. Rival freaking gangs coming over and fighting us, dude. Insufficient materials. All right. I gotta head out for the night chat. Thanks for watching and hanging out. That's a wrap for me. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll be covering some more gaming news. And we'll see where we're at on Power World. Appreciate you hanging out, vibing. Check out the YouTube channels, and we got tons of shorts going up. If you haven't been watching the shorts, we got crazy amounts of them. Have a good one on my zombie side. Later, Yo-Yo Dirto. Later, Hanging Frank. We'll be back and playing more. I appreciate you watching.